Well, next up, we are talking about the EMA Community Theatre, and we are joined by Monica Espinosa, a community theater actress, and we have Juan Guerra, who is with the Community Theater, and he's a committee member as well. So thank you both so much for coming in today.
Thank you. Thank you.
So this is new, this community theater, so congratulations, because it sounds like it's going well so far. And I want to talk a little bit about the history behind it and kind of why you decided to have this theater.
Well, this theater is actually a historic building. It has been around for 93 years. And at one point, First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt held a speech there.
Wow.
Yes, and it's been used by the school district, by the junior college, and at one point it was even a dance hall.
Oh.
And it recently reopened again as a community theater. And we're very excited that it's going to be offered for the community, open for the community to participate with theater.
Definitely, and I know we spoke to another local theater earlier, which I think is great that these are opening. You know, we're really showing the importance of art and culture in the Rio Grande Valley itself, and so I think it's wonderful that this theater has been created and you all are starting to put out different performances and shows. I think it's fantastic. And so tell us a little bit about now future plans, what's happening now, what's moving forward, and kind of what we can expect.
Well, this particular play we're working on, it's named Yerma by Federico Garcia Lorca, and it's the first play actually being shown here in this theater with the reopening that just happened, and we're very excited about that.
Wow, that's fantastic. And I know we are showing it right now. You can go and grab tickets already, which is great, but it's free, which is even better because, you know, sometimes you can bring out, you know, family, friends, and make a day of it. And we can see that it's going to 2 weekends, correct? From May 8th to the 10th. So this past weekend, of course, but then again next weekend. So make sure to go out and check it out. But are you actually a part of it, the performance?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am. I play a young girl that is married because back then it was all arranged marriages and you would marry young. But my character's not very content with being married. So she's like, why do I have to be married? Why do I have to have a husband? I don't like to cook. I don't like to clean. So she is very opinionated, very different, very modern, very free. She doesn't want to be stuck at home. She wants to be out and about.
Of course.
So that's one of the roles I play.
Wow, that's exciting. Definitely, it sounds like it's going to be a pretty interesting play to kind of check out.
I want to add something on this. The play was written in 1934.
Okay.
Which you mentioned, Federico Garcia Lorca. He's a Spanish dramatist, and also that it's a tragic poem by him. Okay, it's about a childless woman living in rural Spain. Okay, and she has a great desire of being a mother, going into motherhood, and she becomes obsessed, and this drives to her to commit a tragic crime.
Wow.
All right, and we can see here there's the theme of isolation, passion, and frustration at the same time, but also the themes of nature like marriage, jealousy, and friendship with the rest of the women there in that area. And it's a good play. It's like you will cry, you see it, you will laugh because it brings all those themes out. So we hope enough people will be there, and I know it's free. And I know I've visited all from my experience with other theaters, and sometimes they have to pay $10 per person or $15. But here in Edinburgh, and thank you to the city of Edinburgh for having this, and people will come because where you either go to where you're going to charge you $10 or to a free one, and children from children to adults, they will be able to go and see the play.
Definitely, and I love the way you're explaining and describing it. It sounds so interesting, and I think it's something that people are going to be interested in. It almost sounds like its own novela, but obviously it's full of all
of
the
gypsy thing. You know, I'm one of the actors.
I love the attire. Yeah.
The actress. I'm the one that teases her with other 2 or 3 other men there, and we teach her and we talk about her. You know. But I would do a little dance, ole, with the gypsies do, and we're excited. We're excited about this. We've had experience with other places in far, but this one here in Edinburgh, I mean, great. It's going to be awesome for whoever goes and sees the play. They're going to like it.
Definitely. And so what has your experience been like as far as becoming part of the theater itself and kind of working with it and knowing that it's kind of the first of its kind right now to come out again? So how has it been to kind of been one of the first?
It's a very amazing experience. It's actually my first time ever participating, so I'm very, very honored because the cast, they're great actors, you know, great actors, every single one of them. They have so much experience, they're so talented, and our director, Hortensia Castilleja, she's amazing. She's been so patient, and it's just been an amazing experience to see all the passion they put into their part. And even before they get on stage, they're already in their part, and it's just amazing to watch.
Definitely.
You become a family. It's a
Yes.
family.
Yeah.
You're a
Yes,
family,
you do.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, kind of, if people who have never been part of the theater in any kind of, you know, they've never been a part of whether they're acting or behind the scenes, what is it like, what's the environment like to be working on a show like that, to kind of be building up to a performance, whether you're working behind the scenes, you know, on stage, kind of doing different things? What's it like to just be a part of something like that?
Well, it's just hours of rehearsals and watching, making sure we have our lines and talking to ourselves.
Of
you know,
course.
I've been at the store talking to myself, but nobody knows I'm rehearsing my lines. But it's just they're, you know, rehearsing each other's lines, and it's just great.
It's in Spanish, you know, and we learn so many words in Spanish. Those people, you know, those actors, they know very little Spanish, but it's something that you become part of it. I mean, you have your character. You have to. It's taken over by you.
Right.
You every day, you know, wherever you go, and you remember your lines. Even when you're driving, you say your lines, but you live in that character. You know, that's what makes it great play, because when you're there, you come out and do what you have to do, and it really hits you right here, because it's you that's doing that.
Yeah, most definitely. It sounds amazing. It sounds like a very special thing to be a part of, and I know people that I've spoken to have been a part of it and just really have nothing but wonderful things to say, and say that it's helped them in more ways than one, not just their their performances and their skills, but just in the outside world too. It helps them to stand up a little bit taller and speak a little bit more confidently. So I think that's really fantastic. So I know moving forward, what are the plans? Are you guys already thinking about the next play? I know we still have to get through this performance, which is, I feel like it's going to be just fantastic. But if people want to participate in any way, whether they just want to come out or work on the next one, how can people join?
Well, they can actually go to the website, in the City of Edinburgh Arts website, and which will be provided. There's a lot of great things coming to the community. Yeah. Maybe like 3 plays a year. Not only that, but workshops and classes where kids can attend, youth and adults, no age limit. That's awesome. And it's going to be available for the community. That's awesome. And again, I think it's so important to bring the arts and the importance of it to the community. And I think it's great that you guys are doing this. And I wish you the best of luck on your performances. Break a leg. I know that's what you say. That's what you say. I do know that. So I think it's going to be great. And I wish you the best of luck. And again, folks, if you haven't been to a performance or a play of any kind, I definitely recommend you go out and see this one, or make it a point to just check out your community theater so that you can kind of participate and embrace the arts of it that are offered in your community. So thank you again so much for coming in today. I appreciate it. And very quickly, folks, it is Mother's Day, so I want to wish all the mothers out there happy Mother's Day. We couldn't do it without you. To my mother specifically, happy Mother's Day. We love you. And again, thank you so much, folks, for coming in. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in this Sunday morning. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and you love and hug your mothers today. And I will see you next Sunday.